Hi everybody, welcome to my my channel. My name is Emma and I am a busy working mum who is 2 weeks into Slimming World and it's absolutely doing my head in, and I just needed to come on and sort of not vent but like vent in a way that is sort of positive and get my mojo back. I think that's the ultimate thing that I've come on here to do. So about 4 years ago, I lost about 2.5 stone with Slimming World. I was never quite sure of the exact figure because I kind of got to 2 stone and then stopped going to class but carried on losing weight. So I think it was on my scales at home, it was probably about 2.5 stone. And then gradually, as my mother predicted, I put it all back on again. But I seem to have a bit of a point at which I go, right, that's it, I've put enough back on and it's time to do something about it. And I've tried myself, I've tried doing my Slimming World book again, I've tried the 5-2, I've tried cutting out everything sweet, I've tried no carbs, I've tried the keto, to name but a few, and I find myself here again 4 years later, exactly the same flipping weight as I was 4 years ago at the beginning of my Slimming World journey. So pulled up my big girl pants literally and went to class 2 weeks ago. Did really well the first week, lost £3, and then I think I've aced it this week. I got on the scales thinking I'm going to get my half stone award, I'm going to have lost £4 and I've lost a pound. I wanted to smack the woman who told me I'd lost me a pound. I wanted to get off and get on again. I wanted to try and go and have a poo and get back on again. It's just soul destroying. And then you all have to go round and clap, and I didn't stay to class last week because I was meeting my mum and dad, and we went for a fry up. That's probably why I've only lost a pound. But I've been dead good. Like, so good. Like, I've amazed myself. Yesterday was my son's birthday. He wanted enchiladas. And I did enchiladas for them, and I did my own with cannelloni tubes to save me having to have the wraps, because I wanted a piece of Colin the Caterpillar cake, which had worked out to be 13 cents for a 10th. And I had my 10th. And I felt like when I got into bed last night, I was polishing my halo. And then this morning, it just gone, and I feel like, God, all for nothing. I should have just had the bloody cannelloni. No, I shouldn't have had the cannelloni. I should have just had the bloody goddamn wraps. Anyway, so I feel like I could properly throw the towel in, but I'm not going to, because it's only been 2 weeks. And I have lost. And I do feel better, but there's still, a mountain to climb, and I've just got to face it, and I've got to get on with it. So changes I need to make this week that I think are my downfall a little bit. I said to my group leader that I am using all my sins at night, and I tend to not really eat any sins during the day and then have everything at night, and maybe that's not the best way of doing it, and I'm having them all in sweet things. Like I'll have not sweet, but I'll have a bag of snaps, and I'll have like the curly whirlies, or those Fibre One bars, which are 4 sins, and I'll tend to use all my sins in one big glut at the end of the day, because I feel that I've deserved it, and I have everything then. But I do have everything with, I'll have a little plate. I use this plate, which is massive, I'm aware of that, and it's pretty deep, but I'll use this and I'll have like strawberries in there and an apple cut up and a tangerine, and then I'll have my hi-fi bar, and then I'll have some crisps. So it's not like, I'm just indulging on sweet stuff. So we do have, you see that? It's lovely. Proper YouTuber when you do that, aren't you? You sort of do that behind it. Anyway, so that's what I've been using, that's what I've been doing this week. And I don't know whether, maybe I need to spread my sins out through the day. I think that's probably my key. I tend to have sinless meals, don't use any sins in my meals, maybe apart from like half a sin on some mayo or something like that. So that's what I need to do, I think. I need to spread my sins out a bit more. I always have 40 grams of oats as my healthy extra B because I make the pancakes in the morning with the fat-free yogurt and eggs. And then I've been having them with a banana and strawberries. Maybe this week, if I just have it with strawberries and possibly strawberries and raspberries maybe, rather than the banana, potentially cutting, am I going to be one of those people at group that says, oh, bananas make you put on weight? Who knows, maybe. Because there are people like that. One woman at group today blamed Wednesday's attack of vertigo on the fact that she hadn't lost any weight because she ended up spending the whole day eating ginger biscuits to help her dizziness. Everyone's got an excuse. It is like a comedy show when you're at a weigh-in. It is properly, everybody's got their excuses ready for when the teacher, group leader woman says, and how do you feel with your weight loss, or how do you feel with your maintain? They're all like, well, actually, I was doing all right till Saturday, and then my brother-in-law came round and he loves my scones, so I made 12 and ate 5. So, that's what you're up against. So that's one thing I'm going to do. However, I've realised that when I I don't weigh out my 40 grams. I have got one of those dry measure jug things. But it hasn't got 40 on it, it's got 50 on it. And I go what I reckon is 10 below. I'm probably having masses more every day than I think I am. Because I'm probably not going 10 below at all. So that's another thing I'm going to do. And I don't weigh out my milk for my healthy extra A. I just keep, having cups of tea. So that's another thing I'm going to do. And I think the problem is because I didn't do this last time. I didn't measure my milk last time, and I didn't weigh out my OT brand stuff. Oats. I just lost weight, but I didn't know whether 4 years on, older, a bit fatter, a bit lazier. I was running then. I'm not running now. Oh, maybe I need to start running. I don't want to start running. I don't enjoy running. I don't really enjoy walking. I've got to do something though. It's got to come off. So, and I bought some of them. Healthy, well, they're not healthy options, are they? They're just options. Bee Belgian chocolate ones, which I'm going to mix with quark. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. With the fat-free version. And I've been reliably informed that if you mix one of these with that, maybe whack some strawberries on top, it's basically cheesecake. We'll see. So I will check in with you next week to see how I've got on. I might pop on in the week if I'm making something stupendous that I think you might be interested in. But yeah, that's it. So that's me. So feeling a bit flat. Probably know why I've only lost £1 when I actually do sit and think about it. So onward and upward. And let's see what next week brings. So if any of you have any amazing tips to help me through this next week, well, it's a lifestyle change apparently, so they say. Let's see. We'll see. So we need to be focused and we need to be positive, and we will step on them scales next week. The problem is next week I'm on nights. Have I told you this? I'm on nights on Saturday and Sunday, and I am a bloater, and I get through night shifts on caffeine and Haribos normally, so I don't know how I'm going to be. I'm probably going to end up stopping eating at about midnight so that I'm not like a biff when I stand on the scales in the morning, and then I'll be even more depressed this time next Monday when I probably put on weight because I've been on nights, even though I've had another dead good week. Oh God. Anyway, or I could come home and go to bed and then go to an evening class, but then that means getting up and not eating, and I can't do that. Oh God. Anyway, so if any of you got any bright ideas, any of you work shifts and you go to your weigh-in straight from shift, and you know, what do you do? How do you do it? How do you mentally cope with not losing any weight that week? I need to know. Just send positive vibes your way, send me, you know, good tips, and send me things to do with quark, because I don't really know. I've made a dip out of it with some yoghurt, which was like sour creamy. But other than that, I'm at a loss really as to what to do with it, and I've got 2 tubs in the fridge. So anyway, that's me. So it was lovely to finally jump on and meet you all. Sorry if it was a bit of a ramble, but you know, that's me. And hopefully, as the summer male consultant said, I shall see less of you next week. But yeah, hopefully I will, or you'll see less of me. So yeah, so brilliant. So lovely to meet you all, and hopefully we'll catch up again soon.